Welcome guys to a brand new video on One Punch Man World. In today's video we have the final few hours of Combat Maelstrom, and I want to show you guys how far I was able to push, and I will always be making a video on guides on this. So I realized I should have made a guide for this week 3 Combat Maelstrom, so I do apologize, but I will be making videos every single week to go over the best guide and best tips so that you can rank relatively high with Combat Maelstrom. Now if you guys are wondering, wait, why does this guy have the qualifications to tell us how to beat this? Well, I will show you guys right now my damage. So this is how much I was able to dish out. Now obviously it's because I've progressed a lot in this game. I have a lot of characters to build and use, but also because I know how to build my characters and essentially how to increase my damage overall. And obviously I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that as well, so that you guys can rank up as well, because this Combat Maelstrom is one of the most important combat system in the game, or important game mode in this game, sorry, simply because you can get a lot of world silver that you need. So you need to keep ranking up relatively fast so you can get all the way to God Slayer or maybe Dragon Slayer, so you can consistently get at least over 600 world silver every single week, which accumulates, and then you will be able to have sort of enough to do like a summon. Now obviously we still need more ways to get world silver, even if you rank up all the way to God Slayer, but still this is very important. So this guide is going to be very important. So you guys are probably wondering, how the heck was this guy able to do 1.2 billion? Well, I will show you guys right now. As you can see, so my Assault team was able to do this amount. My kill monsters, and this is it individually, I did go ahead and try and get every single buff in this. So that is always going to be your main goal. Now main issue with that is because you might need to build a lot of characters. However, not really. If I go ahead and show you guys my team right now, I will show you that I haven't really built that many characters. Now before I carry on with the video guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, stay tuned for more content on One Punch Man World. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the like button, show your support, and thank you all for letting me reach 14k subscribers. You guys are absolutely fantastic. So my Zombie Man is the main character I focused on. In my opinion, the best character in the game, because there's literally no disadvantage with him. Now a lot of you guys are going to say no, Tatsumaki is the best character. There is kind of an issue with her, which when you use her second skill, she's standing still, which means she's more likely to get hit, which is a slight disadvantage, as well as to accumulate the points that she needs to transform, she needs to go against one enemy. If you go against multiple enemies, it makes it harder for you to accumulate those points. So technically there's a few issues with her, but she's still absolutely insane and definitely top 2 in this game. But in my opinion, yeah, Zombie Man, insane. Okay, so Zombie Man is the main character I focused on. My second guy was Saitama. I haven't really focused on him too much compared to, yeah, my second one I've really focused on is Metal Knight. His DPS is insane, but Saitama I will focus on a little bit more in the future. But this is the characters I've built. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So that is it, technically 9 characters. Now the other characters, now obviously actually you guys are going to say 9 characters, that is not enough obviously, because taking a look at Combat Maelstrom, you need a lot of characters. So for this one you need how many? 4. So in this one you definitely need 4 of your best, so that's 8. And then there is 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So 15 characters. I might have done a miscalculation somewhere, but 4 8 12, wait, 4 8 12, yeah, about 14 or 15. I'm not gonna bother calculating it again, but as you guys can see, I didn't build 14 characters, and you guys are probably wondering, wait, how are you still able to, you know, beat those stages? Easy. Go to your character. Now I did kind of level him up a bit, but you don't even have to do anything with your SR units. So as you can see, tier 1, level 2, potential 3. Technically it's easier to get potentials for oh no, not potential, sorry, merits. So let's take a look at merits. So merit 3, technically it's kind of easy to get the merits as you're, you know, upgrading and ranking up in this game. You get this drop from your regular high content, so it's technically easy to get characters to merit. But you will notice that for my levels, they're not leveled up. Look at this, level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1, but I use those characters. So you guys are wondering, how the heck did I use them? Obviously the easiest trick is to go ahead and just press equip all, but obviously do not do that. What you want to do is make sure you have their own mechanism first. So this is Lily, right? So internal Lily, make sure I just put all of this into her. So all I need to do is do this, do that, and make sure it's not there. Yep, done. And now I can build around her. So she is a crit character, crit damage character. So next one I could do is give her crit rate and crit damage. That's what you need to do. And as you can see, the power of your characters actually increases. So that's what you need to do. Now there's actually pretty good SR units that are actually worth building. So the ones are gonna be this SR Genos, Lyron, pretty good, Snake Man as well, and triple star Staff Lily. Those are the only SR I've built. You can also build Stinger, is also pretty good. But the rest I would say it's a no. Maybe Golden Ball will be decent to build. But also when you get the potentials for the characters as your how do I call it, as you guys are summoning, definitely give it to those characters as well. So you don't have to invest into them, you don't even have to level them up. All you need to do is give them memories and wills and make sure the impression arm is good. Now specifically to this Maelstrom that we have is a little bit tricky because there is certain stages where you guys need like nullifications of the debuff. So there's certain stages where the enemy gives you a huge debuff. So this one over here, characters on the electric floor will accumulate paralysis. Every one of your characters will accumulate paralysis. What you want to do for this specific stage is to make sure your characters have a impression arm that helps with giving you immunity to that. So originally I thought SR units don't give you that, but they do. So there's certain characters, for example, even this Saitama over here, go over to impression arm, has this. So reset, paralysis, coma, blah 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 blah. So I would actually level this up because this is actually pretty good. Usage is increased to 4 times if I upgrade this. So I know a lot of you guys are selling your arms or breaking it up so you can get the SR arms you want in the shop, but there is certain characters that you want to actually upgrade the impression arm so that you can actually use, especially not this one that increases damage. It's the one that's supportive, so either heals or resets debuffs. Those are the two ones I'll say are worth actually upgrading for your SR units. But ones like this, don't bother because they're SR units. You're not really going to invest too much into them, so the damage isn't going to be that broken or that good even. So this is not really that worth doing. So getting it only 1 is fine. Level 1 is fine. So for this one I would actually want to upgrade this, but I'm really trying to get Tatsumaki's dupe for the SR because he actually increases the crit rate. So this is actually worth getting. So look, if I have a max dupe, increase crit rate by 32%, this is insane. This will technically mean all I need to do is build her with crit damage, especially if I have potential 1. She'll be nutty. Anyways, besides the point. So for this specific stage, just use characters with the impression arm that basically gives you nullification of debuff, and those are the characters that did it for me. So this 3 particularly, and then my main DPS was this Genos over here. So the 3 Genos, just so that I can kill the boss a lot faster, because if you see the level 4, you need to kill the boss within 19 seconds, and Genos helped me with that. And the rest are just supportive characters. I don't care about the damage. However, Lyron over here actually did pretty decent damage, like actually good damage. He's very hard to use, guys, though. I'll let the AI use him, but yeah, very hard to use, guys. I'll let the AI use him if I was you guys. But your main DPS character should be the ones that you use. So try to clear this to level 4. Now the one on top, also technically difficult because as you hit the enemy you get paralysis, so you want to use ranged characters. However, if you use Peter Sound Sonic and you dodge multiple times, you gain his 3rd skill. You can use his 3rd skill, which does like a spinning Beyblade that does a huge amount of damage. Now you will get stunned, however you should equip the impression arm that gives him healing so that he doesn't die, just in case you guys are worried. So that's what I actually did. I equipped him with the impression arm for healing just in case he died, or just in case he was about to die. Quickly heal him back up, do a couple of dodges again, accumulates the top speed that he required to use his 3rd skill again, and done. So you using 2 of his skills basically killed the boss, and I was able to get the most amount of points for that and the most amount of buffs as well. So as you can see, this is very, very important because it increases your overall damage that your teams can do, which allows you to basically beat everything to the end. And that's essentially how I got this huge amount of points. I was able to clear the entire wave. Now I just about beat it with 1 second. Literally 1 second is all it took me. I had 1 second left, sorry, and I managed to actually beat every single one. Now the person that allowed me to deal the most amount of damage from the assault team, this is where you use all your best DPS characters. You use your Zombie Man, your Tatsumaki, your Metal Knight, your Saitama. This is it. Now I've noticed that oh yeah, to deal extra damage in here though, this is where it's important as well. So hopefully you guys are still watching this, because what I did, I still have the exact same build, was for characters I gave them not this, well, it's naturally having that, which is annoying, but I gave them the, not that one, natural selection, which basically increases damage to all the enemies you came across. So Gorilla, Armored Gorilla, I think you came across him in that match. There was Beast King, there is Kabuto, there was Mosquito Girl. Basically, this is a really good buff. This is a definite cheat skill in this game, a cheat memory. For if you know the specific enemy you're going to go against, build around that and you get a huge amount of buff with the least amount of memory required. So my Saitama was built with this. And then if you go over to my what's his face, my Metal Knight, does he have it? Yes, he also has it as well. Increases damage. My Tatsumaki also, oh, she didn't have it. So it's only those two that I gave, but it was still great DPS that they were able to provide and able to deal extra damage. Now if you guys wanted to do it even better, give it to all your characters. So what's his face, Zombie Man, you can go ahead and give him the exact same thing as well. All your main 4 characters you're using for the assault. And also, if you guys are just about beating those little stages but you're just losing it within, you're not able to get the max amount of buffs just because you have like, you don't have enough damage, then build around a specific enemy. So this one is Vaccine Man, build the specific memory that counters him. This one over here is, oh no, just kill as fast as possible technically. This one is this one as well, so build around those enemies, and especially this one over here. So that's what I did, and it was pretty easy. Max, not, is this max point? I don't know, but this is a really high point over here. So 1.2 billion, I think. Initially guys, I actually got 6. I used to be 3rd place. I had about 700 million. And what I decided to do was, you know what, I don't want to stay like that. What I decided to do was fix up my team. I realized that I could basically go ahead and use I can use what's his face, Speed of Sound Sonic in here. Technically just use any DPS character that you have that's built well, but have heals as well, just in case you will get stunned, but when you get stunned you have that heals to help you guys out. Just kill as fast as possible. And it's pretty easy. Now we'll have a much detailed one for the next week one. This is ending in about a couple of hours. So 10 hours, we'll get a new Maelstrom challenge, and I will make a detailed guide on how to beat it. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you are subscribed. And this is how I was able to rank up and get a lot of points in this. And obviously, you don't have to build a lot of characters, guys. Just having main DPS, and there's a couple of SRs that I will say are pretty good DPS characters. This Janus over here, this SR one is good. This Lyron is also pretty good. Just let the AI control him. Snake Man is, I hate his combat actually. I really hate him, but for some reason his damage is decent. I wouldn't say he's the best SR unit, but I don't like his gameplay, and it's kind of hard to use him, but for some reason the AI knows how to use him, because I see the damage be actually good. So I can't control him, but the AI can control him really good. Just like Lyron, I think is a sweaty character to use as well, because you literally have to hold his skill, hold the position, but if the enemy hits you, you kind of break out of the position, you basically do no damage. So let the AI control him, so that you can be safe. And then this Triple Staff Lily is amazing SR character, guys. I definitely will be leveling her up even more. I just have to keep upgrading my other characters. Now I'm not even gonna Pro Prison didn't help much, guys. I just used him because it's the only one I leveled up, but his damage isn't that great. I just put it in the team. So you don't need to have all the SSR characters in the game to beat this, guys. Trust me. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on One Punch Man World. Hopefully this was helpful. Just a quick rundown on how I got 1.2 billion. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.